Hello guys. As you read from the title, unfortunately I don't have good news for you. As you know, Delta Force has been under development for mobile devices for a long time. During this period, it was beta tested many times. The Chinese version is currently available. The game's global release date was given as January 20th. All mobile players were waiting for this moment. But with the announcement made yesterday, mobile players were disappointed. In summary, in the statement, he said that the current opportunities are insufficient to provide trouble-free service to all devices and that they need some time. And for this reason, he said that they postponed the release date to the summer of 2025 in order to have a smooth release, and that it was not easy to make this decision, but they thanked the players for their understanding and apologized for this situation. The first thing we understand from the lines we read is that they do not want the game to be released on mobile devices with problems. They want everything to go smoothly. They also ask mobile players to be patient. I think they seem to have learned a lesson from Warzone Mobile, which has become a monument of problems. They are afraid that everything will go wrong at a time when popularity has increased so much. In fact, the game seemed very optimized in both the Chinese version and beta tests. I don't think the fear of a game that can get 90 to 120 FPS even on mid-range devices is optimization. I think the possible problem is that they could not foresee that the interest in the game would be so high. Especially when Warzone Mobile failed to meet expectations. This game was the only expectation of mobile players. This increased interest must be much higher than the planned number of players, as the developer has already stated that they think the opportunities are not sufficient for this. Let me put it this way, Warzone Mobile received more than 20 million pre-registrations while it was in beta. This was perhaps a first in the mobile gaming world. It raised expectations very high, but the game's stability, which could not be achieved even after months, turned the game into a comedy where only bots chase each other. But it is a fact that interest will decrease considerably by the summer months. They must have taken this risk. While the popularity has increased so much and the interest has increased so much, keeping the players waiting and then telling them to be patient can have serious consequences. It seems that we will continue to play the game in Chinese, which we are happy about going global. But don't worry, I will continue to post gameplay videos from the Chinese version. I hope it debuts before the summer months. Nobody wants to wait anymore. Now I want to move on to other important news. I know I haven't shared a Warzone Mobile video on the channel yet, but it's a game I really like. Unfortunately, he cannot get rid of his problems. Still, I haven't lost hope. Most of the game's development team had been fired before. Recently, another important developer team member made a statement on his social media account. Even though he softly says that he left the team, it is understood that the team is now disintegrated or restructured. Previously, there were leaks that Microsoft, which acquired Activision, fired its developer team after repeated problems. All this strengthened the rumors that the game may close in 2025. Many YouTubers also made broadcasts on this subject. But I never lost hope. This game is a game that I truly believe represents the future of mobile gaming. Its graphics and gameplay are far above its other counterparts. But this game is a game that has experienced what the Delta Force mobile team fears today. But I have to tell you that I've heard good things today among the leaks. This time I won't talk about firings or quits. From what I have heard, a development team has just been formed. I knew that a large company like Microsoft would make an effort not to tarnish its name. The constant updates are a sign that they are not giving up. Friends, this information is a leak. I don't want to create high expectations for you. I'm being cautious anyway. But I heard that there is a big effort regarding the Season 2 update. They plan to return Verdansk map to its former, nostalgic state. However, it looks like the Prestige section will also be opened. Let's face it, the best version of the game was the atmosphere with the color gamut in the beta. If they can put the game into that atmosphere, they can bring a new breath to the game. However, if optimization is not achieved, none of these things can save the game. That's why they should first make the game stable, especially on mid-range devices. I am using a device with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. Even I can play the game at 50 to 55 frames per second with the help of a cooler. Moreover, lag and FPS drop problems still continue. If I'm experiencing these problems even on such a flagship phone, I don't want to think about what those using mid-range devices are experiencing. Because of these still unresolved issues, I don't play the game as often as I used to. The number of players has already dropped incredibly over time and lobbies are now full of bots. However, they once entered the market with the slogan of 120 real players. As a mobile gamer, I want both Delta Force Mobile and Warzone Mobile to be successful. Because we, the players, are the ones who will benefit the most at the end of this. I hope everything goes as mobile players want. Goodbye.